Welcome! I'm here to walk you through the elements of creating your own course syllabus for your CNA course. August Learning Solutions is committed to assisting you in educating our future CNAs of the world. I'm Victoria Randall, a nurse aid instructor and a CNA school consultant. I'm going to walk you through step by step all the elements you need to create your own course syllabus. Before I do, let us remember the purpose of the syllabus. This document helps students understand what to expect in your course, what they're going to learn, what is required to be successful, when to be present, and so much more. This is a screen share video, so be sure to get your notes ready as I walk you through how it's done. Here's an example of a generic course syllabus. I want to start by saying this does not have to be in the exact order that you see here. This is only an example. Here at the top, you'll insert your school's name. And of course, since this is a nurse aid training program, we have the word nurse aid training or nursing assistant. And then you have your syllabus. I start off with faculty because I feel like if students have an issue, they might want to call me. So I have faculty first. Doesn't have to be, but it is in this example. Always have your faculty's name, email, and office hours. Most importantly, office hours, so students know when they can reach them. Next, we have the course name. So with your program hours, this lets the student know how many hours of this course will be dedicated to classroom, how many will be dedicated to clinical, and then finally, what are the total hours for the course. Underneath here, students need to know what time they should be expected to be in class. So if that's Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m., as you see in this example, but keep in mind, clinicals may be different. So if there is a different time frame, make sure you let students know that and always let them know what their lunch hour is. They may have something that they need to do. This helps students with planning. Next is your program description. Now, program descriptions vary. My program may be a little different than yours, and etc. So here's some key concepts to take into consideration. What will the students be learning? What type of certificate will they achieve by the end of your course? Are they going to be eligible for any type of certification, which we know they will be? And then what type of jobs can they get after coming through your course? Back to what will students learn? I just want to give you a little disclaimer here. Think about all the things you'll be teaching. Maybe you'll be teaching students about ADL care, infection control. Are you going to teach them how to get a job, how to prepare their resumes? I don't know. Every course is different. So this part will typically be about a good 3 or 4 sentences long. Next, we have program outcomes. What is the entire objective? The whole point of the student going through your course? What are they expected to know by the end of the course? So you could use something like students will be able to insert objective. There should typically be anywhere from 3 to 5 objectives for your program. Next is the course. Now, this is a little funny because in some states, they may require you to break the course down into different course parts. You and I know the nurse aid training program or the CNA training program is just that. It's not composed of multiple courses like maybe LPN where they're doing fundamentals, med surg, and etc. And then that all creates the LPN program. The CNA program is strictly the CNA program. However, you can subdivide the CNA program down into additional courses. So for example, the nurse aid training program, as you see here, NA 100, I just made that up to be honest. Introduction to the nursing assistant. That's the first thing I'm going to teach. Maybe the second thing I'm going to teach is safety. The third thing I'm going to teach is infection control and etc. So I would have NA 100, which is nursing assistant intro. I may have NA 200, which is the safety and etc. So I just made up NA. You could use anything. It could be NAT 1. It could be NAT 101. It's totally up to you. What is important here, though, is to think about how many contact hours you'll be teaching that particular topic for. Because at the very end, in most states, they will want to know, for instance, if your program is 120 hours, how many hours was dedicated to the intro? How many hours was dedicated to infection control, and etc. Next here is your required textbook that students will be using in your course. And since you're here, I know you will be using August Nurse Assisting, the complete guide. So as you see here, that information is listed. You can just copy that and place that on your syllabus. Next is instructional methods. Here, your student will get a chance to learn how you plan on teaching this course. Everyone learns differently. So students will want to make sure that you are utilizing a way that they can learn in this course. So think about how you're going to teach the course. Are you going to do lectures? Are you going to do PowerPoints? Will you do case studies? Will you show videos? What will you do? Here I have noted some of the most common instructional methods for you to consider and to use when planning. Next, we have academic information. This is super important. Students need to know what kind of grade they need to get in order to pass your course. So whatever your grading system is, make sure you have your grading system, and keep in mind that classroom versus clinical and lab may have a different type of grading system. For instance, people in the classroom typically use a numerical grading system, whereas in clinical and lab, people will use the pass or fail system. Next, if there are any assignments that students need to engage in, go ahead and list them here. Maybe there's workbook pages that they need to complete. Maybe there's a group project they're going to be engaging in. Think about what types of assignments you're going to give your students and list them here so they can prepare. It may even be nice to tell them when the test or when the assignment is going to be given. Lastly, I don't have it here, but I think it would be important to talk about absentees. So if there's any type of absentee policy or tardy policy, you may want to put this here so the student understands. Remember, the syllabus is a bird's eye view of what the student can expect in your course. Allowing them to see that on this document is very helpful for them in planning. I hope that was helpful. Now, are you ready to gain access to all the resources that August Learning Solutions CNA textbook has to offer? If so, reach out to our team via email or by the phone. We are ready to help you make teaching a breeze. Be sure to subscribe to the channel right now for more information like this. Thinking about adopting our book or need access to our free instructor resources? Contact our sales team or email us. We look forward to speaking with you.